Hey, this is Laura Carson, Chair of the Public Health and Safety Committee. I'm calling the regular meeting to order, and it is 9:01 on June 20th, 2022. We took attendance, so I'll just, for the recording, I'll tell Chair Laura Carson's here, Vice Chair Hank Ferentz is here, Secretary Jeff Galdenzi, Cindy Perham, Hannah Gale, and Story Tallman.
Marty Roberts, Marty Fury's here as well.
Oh, Marty's here? Okay, good. Hi, Marty. Thank you.
Hi, I'm sorry. I had surgery, so I'm a little behind schedule, but I'm here.
Okay. Oh, I hope you're okay.
It's okay. Just I had my nasal polyps removed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so we could just go to the voting items. Item number 5, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Resolved that the applications received under the Neighborhood Assistance Act program are hereby approved, and the Director of Community Economic Development is hereby designated as a municipal liaison of the Town of Fairfield for this program. First I need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion, Cindy Perham.
And a second?
Hank,
okay. Any discussion?
Did he mention if there was anyone that had applied that hadn't been approved?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear. Say that again?
Oh, did he mention if anyone applied that hadn't been approved?
I didn't. I don't know. I didn't hear that. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I just wondered.
Yeah, I didn't hear him. He did not say that, nor did I read that.
You can always ask Mark to put it through if you want.
Yeah, just wonder.
If that affects your vote, you can abstain until you get the answer. Okay. Okay, so we'll take a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. The motion passes unanimously. Next item, number 6. To hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Selectmen. Resolved that the program year 48, October 1st, 2022 through September 30th, 2023, Community Development Block Grant, CDBG, is hereby approved in the amount of $592,000, which includes entitlement grant funds of $525,640 and program income of, you know what, I'm not quite sure what this one is. Is it $663,000? Can anyone make that one number out?
I think it's $66,360.
66,000? Okay, that makes sense. You're right, $66,350. And further resolved that Brenda Kupchak, First Selectwoman of the Town of Fairfield, be and is hereby authorized to execute any and all necessary documents that facilitate the town's participation in said CDBG program. Can I get a motion to approve?
Yes, Marty.
Marty, okay, and second? I'll second, Laura. Any discussion on this item?
This is Hannah. I happen to know that the Connecticut Dance School, I guess it is, that they applied and were given one in previous years, and that's not included this year. So I guess I do want to know if there is some sort of exclusion principle going on, or if they just didn't apply. So I guess I'm going to abstain until I find that out.
What do you want to know, Hannah? I'm not sure. I'm looking at their website now.
So the Connecticut Dance Center, right, which is on Commerce, it's a very poor little dance school. And, I know that they applied last year and received a grant under one of these programs, but I don't see them listed this year, and I would just imagine that I can't imagine they didn't apply. So I'm just wondering, if I don't know, I want to know what happened because,
Well, they're not a nonprofit, right? So they're not going to be the NAA.
They are a nonprofit. No, they are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
And
nonprofit.
they applied last year, but not this year?
I don't know. I know they received one last year, so I just kind of want to
Oh,
find out.
so you don't even know if they applied. Oh, you're
I don't
wondering
know
if they were
applied,
rejected?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just wondering,
Right, you're just wondering if they were rejected or if they applied and what happened if they didn't, or if maybe they didn't apply, and you'd like more information. Okay.
I would. That's exactly right.
Okay. Okay,
I would just email Mark directly or just through Mark McDermott find out.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it's public.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just texted someone. Thanks.
Fine. Okay, so
So I'm going to abstain.
Okay, fine. That's absolutely your prerogative. All right, ready for vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay. One abstention so far. Hannah, anyone else?
Correct.
And anyone opposed? So the motion passes with one abstention.
Hannah, I do think it's under the NAA if they're nonprofit. I don't think it's under the CDBG.
Oh, okay. Then I did the wrong one.
Oh.
All right.
You can take it back. It's not over yet.
Okay, I take it back.
Well, you can abstain. You can vote yes on this one, but you want to abstain on the other one?
Yeah, I do.
You want to abstain on 5?
Yes.
Yeah, the NAA she wants to abstain
If
on.
that's the one that's the nonprofit, then yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
abstain on 5. That motion still passes.
Okay.
Okay. Item number 7. To hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the board resolution entitled, a resolution appropriating $3,088,000 for the costs associated with the construction of berm and pumping station and authorizing the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation to increase the amount of the appropriation to $10,700,765 and to accept a further state grant in the amount of $400,000 be and hereby is approved. I have a motion to approve this.
I can make that, Hannah.
Any second, please?
Cindy Perrin, second.
Thank you, Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
Any discussion? I'm a little confused and Bill brought that up, so I'll vote for this, but is it true that we possibly are going to have to redo the whole thing and in a few years? I kind of not quite sure I understood the answer.
I thought he said 20 years.
No.
In 20 years?
No, that was the pump station, which is one of the supplementals.
You're right.
One of the but the whole berm thing here, so
Yeah,
one of the supplementals has to be done, but not this one.
Right. This,
Is that right?
This project, or this appropriation is to finish the hardening project that they started.
Right.
The possibility in 4, 5, 6, 8 years that they're going to have something at the sewage treatment plant has, as far as I could understand, has nothing to do with the hardening project.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Certainly.
Okay, so anybody else have anything to add to this? We're good? Okay. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion passes. Can I do I have to make a motion so I don't have to read this whole number 8?
I
was just looking at it too.
Wow,
it's really long.
Do we have to make a whole formal motion here, or can we just all agree that I could start with the first sentence maybe? And then we all could have looked at this? Or do you want me to read the whole thing?
No.
Okay, so here to act on the following resolution.
Suspend the reading.
Sorry, what,
Oh,
Frank,
suspend the reading.
Hank, you're breaking up.
Yeah, so
He said
I'm
we
gonna,
can make a motion to suspend the reading.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was breaking up.
Thank you.
I motion that we
Thank
suspend
you.
the reading.
I'll make a
Okay,
second.
thank
Cindy
you.
Perrin.
Thank you. Okay. Any discussion?
All in favor of suspending the reading?
Aye.
Aye.
All in favor? Sorry. So we just, yes, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Aye.
And any abstentions? Okay. Now, any discussion on this?
It's just accepting the grant.
Now we have to
Correct.
make a motion on it. I'll make a motion that we
Oh, now we can make, sorry, I'm out of order.
I'll make a motion for the number
approve
8 on the agenda
Okay,
for the
thank you.
community
Jeff.
development block grant.
And someone will second?
Jeff will second.
Thank you. Okay. Any discussion on that?
Who made the motion? I'm sorry.
Cindy did.
Oh,
Cindy.
Okay, thank you, Cindy.
Any discussion? Okay.
We're all reading it because you didn't.
Okay. So all in favor? Say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, the motion passes. Moving right along. Item number 9. To hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the Director of Health requests an increase in the estimated revenue for state grants in the amount of $252,155,000.11 to cover the cost of Fairfield's continued efforts to further Fairfield Health Department's response to COVID-19 and other emerging infections, and further resolved that the first Selectwoman is authorized to make, execute, and approve on behalf of the town of Fairfield any and all contracts or amendments thereof with the State of Connecticut Department of Public Health to conduct activities described in the Epidemiology and Laboratory Capacity Enhancing Detection Cooperative Agreement with an anticipated contract period of March 1st, 2022 to February 29th, 2024. These costs are 100% reimbursable. Amen. If you would like to make a motion to approve.
Jeff
I
will
will,
make a motion.
Laura. Wait, who?
I beat you, Laura.
Okay, then I'll second. You win. Okay, anyone have anything to ask, discuss about this particular?
I'm going to abstain until I look it up. I want to see what it is, but I'm just going to abstain.
You want to understand what the grant will cover, the cost of the what particular
time, and I want to
action?
see what the agreement is.
Okay.
So I'm going to do some research.
Okay. Any other questions?
Was that you, Sydney?
No, that was Hannah.
That was Hannah.
Okay.
All right.
I think I missed this part of the meeting, so I think I might abstain too as well because I don't know enough about this yet.
It's to cover costs related to, I think, about getting volunteers. If you needed any kind of testing done, extra testing, volunteers, they need to hire people to help administer certain things, that we would have the money to do that. If that helps you at all.
Okay.
I'm going to look it up.
I'm
going to look it up.
All right. Okay, so, all right, all in favor. Do you want to just say who's
Aye.
in favor? I will. Laura, why don't we do
Aye.
Laura
Cindy's
is, Cindy is, who else?
Story.
Anyone else? Story is?
Story is. Yes.
Hank?
Yep.
So Hannah's
Will Diaz
abstaining.
is on.
Oh, hi, Will.
Hi. I'm sorry. My
No, you're at
phone went dead
graduation.
and I was in the middle of a meeting, so I just actually hopped on and
Congratulations.
realized you guys are in committee.
Congrats. We're looking at item number 9, if you have that, which is about the Director of Health getting a grant to cover costs related to COVID-19 and other emerging infections. And we were just taking the vote. Are you comfortable voting on this right now, Will?
Yeah, I'm good with that one. Yep.
I'm voting yes. Cindy's voting yes. Hank,
too.
yes. Dory's yes.
Yep.
Hannah's abstaining. Marty's abstaining. Jeff?
I'll vote yes. I'll vote yes. I apologize.
Oh, take that back. No worries.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm voting yes
everyone?
as well.
Okay, I think the motion passes.
And we had one
Okay.
abstention, I believe, correct?
Right.
Just Hannah.
Thank you. Item number 10, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that the Director of Health requests an increase in the estimated revenue for federal grants in the amount of $50,000 to cover the cost of Fairfield's continued efforts to further develop the Fairfield Medical Reserve Corps and to continue to promote the integration of the MRC unit into the local public health and emergency response system, and further resolve that the first selectman is authorized to make, execute, and approve on behalf of the town of Fairfield any and all contracts or amendments thereof with the National Association of County and City Health Officials to conduct activities described in the NACCHO MRC RISE Award with an anticipated contract period of May 1st, 2022 through December 21st, 2022. These costs are 100% reimbursable. Can I have a motion to approve this?
Motion. Will.
Thank you, Will. And a second, please?
Cindy. Cindy will.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. Any discussion?
I think it's really cool that their intern or their new employee, Kim Quinn, found this grant and went for it.
Yeah.
I think it's really great, and what a testament to her
that's
skills.
Very
Good job.
Very cool. Yep. So, any other questions, discussion?
I did have the time to look this one up, and generally it seems like a very positive thing.
Okay. All right. So all in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Any abstentions?
I'm going to abstain again. This is Hannah. I'm gonna
Okay.
abstain.
You got that? Okay. Okay. Motion. It passes.
And not to challenge you, I'm just curious, what was your abstention predicated on?
I just want to be very careful that there is informed consent included in these kinds of programming, and I have not seen any efforts to be assured of that. So I'm going to abstain because I don't want to have it done in my name if there is not a very strong informed consent component.
Are you saying of anything that they provide to somebody that they don't have, that they're not given informed consent? Is that what you're worried about?
I want to make sure that informed consent is an important component.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so that
Thanks,
passes. Item 11, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. And it was subjected to their approval, and they did approve. Resolved that the board resolution entitled A Resolution Authorizing Appropriation of $15 million to refund certain of the town's outstanding bonds and authorizing the issuance of refunding bonds to finance such appropriation be and thereby is approved. Can I get a motion, please, to approve?
And
a second?
Hannah?
All right, Hannah, you get it. Any discussion? I guess, it does seem like right now is not the time to do it since rates are going up. But I guess if they can find a window or something changes, which it could very well change because it is very volatile, I believe that, they should have the ability to do that. So I'm going to vote yes.
Yeah, there's no choice.
Okay. Anyone have anything else to add? Okay. All in favor say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion passes.
Motion passes 8-0.
Okay, so we have the supplemental warning, which item number 14. To hear, consider, and act upon the following
Isn't the first one the pump station? The first one, number 1, is the pump station attachment?
Yeah.
Wait, where's that one? I'm sorry.
It was like a separate one. It was like a PDF, but it didn't look like the same old
you know
warning.
what? Can someone read that? I don't have that one. I printed this out, but I don't. Can someone help me with that one?
Oh yeah, I had it. Oh, here it is. It's really long, and it's it's
so
the
I'll make
Fairfield
a motion.
Road
I make a motion
No.
to
It's just to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that in accordance with the recommendation from the Water Pollution Control Authority, WPCA, an appropriation of $300,000 by made, that I'm reading it literally, from the WPCA fund balance for the design to upgrade the Fairfield Beach pump station in Forest, Maine. And it is subject to approval by Board of Finance, and that was approved today.
Right.
Right. Okay.
My bad.
No, it's fine. It's so confusing.
It was the backup. That was long. It wasn't the actual one.
So
the backup was long. Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff, for stepping in. And can we get a motion to approve? I'll approve, Laura. And can I get a second?
Second, Cindy.
Okay. So, any discussion on this?
I just want to thank Jeff for his shorthand reading because he is secretary, and I think it all falls into play what his skills are.
We hire only the best, Cindy.
I took shorthand at Ward in 1983 with like 7 women. The boys never had to be in that class, so I'm proud of you.
So do you have anyone have anything to add, to say, or advise, or anything? Are we ready to vote?
Obviously a needed thing.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion passes. So now we can go to 14, the other supplemental one. Okay, to hear, consider, and act upon the following resolution is recommended by the Board of Finance. Resolved that in accordance with the recommendation from the Water Pollution Control Authority, an appropriation of $300,000 by made from the WPCA fund balance for the design to upgrade the Fairfield Beach pump station and Force, Maine. And this also was approved tonight.
No, that's the one I just read. I'm sorry.
You just read that one.
That's the one you read?
Yeah.
There was some more.
I don't know. What was the one that? Then what's the one?
There were no others.
There was
no
other
ordinance update.
Oh, so
we're
voted
good.
on it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the one I had. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all good. So we voted on this. You got that, Jeff?
Right. I have that. Laura made the motion, Cindy seconded it. It passed 8-0.
Okay. All righty. Any other items we'd like to discuss tonight?
Well, I never know if we have to put it on the agenda before we talk about it, but I guess you all got that email like tonight at 7 from the gentleman who teaches driver's ed and was concerned about the Bluebird scooters, and he almost got hit while walking.
You know what?
So I'm wondering if that's a public health and safety concern.
Jerry Stein? I asked him if he contacted the police, and he said he did today. And they were sending out a police officer to check on it or something. And apparently there is underage riders breaking the law, but I know sometimes those things are kind of hard to enforce. But Cindy, you might be able to
probably just getting their parents. They're probably just getting their parents' credit card.
Are those like e-bikes?
Yeah, they are. So they're charged by debit card or credit card for minutes.
Wait, can you say that again, Cindy?
Oh, I'm saying they use a debit card or credit card, and they're charged by the minute. It's like so much for the first so many minutes, and then it's so much per minute after.
Yeah.
But I knew it was a matter of
put it on
time.
an app.
So,
And you have
Yeah.
to be 18 years or older to use them?
yeah.
hmm
But he was saying
And
in
then
his statement to us that this boy was younger than 18 and was proud of it.
Right.
So is that
It's
something
like
we
very
his
need
dad
to
is like, look how cool I am that I'm underage and I can break the law.
Yeah.
Right? So
Those
what do
things
you
scare
think?
the heck out of me. I mean, I think they're really awesome and for people that need them to go back and forth, but I'm worried about summer and kids running around and those things go pretty fast. I don't know how fast they go, but I want to try one first, actually. We should all do one. We should do like an
Where
ad
do you,
for them.
where
How
do
to
you
safely
find,
use the
where do you
scooter.
get them? Where
You
are
could
they?
get them everywhere. Train station.
Yeah,
Somebody
they just
picks
put 'em-
them up
they're
every
sitting on the
night,
side of
and
the
then they
road.
recharge
Yeah.
them.
Oh, really?
So they're
People
all
buy
over.
their own too. Like kids are buying them their own to have. And
When
you're
they
right,
go to
Marty.
pick it up, they don't have to show ID or anything of age?
No, they order on the Amazon, and it's I feel like someone's gonna get really hurt bad from this.
I don't know anything about them. So you order them
So
on
they're all
Amazon?
over. That's like if you want to buy one, but the ones that the town has, how many do they have? Does anyone know? I think it's like between 20 and 40.
Oh, really?
But these kids are getting them privately. They're buying them on Amazon.
Yeah.
No,
Retail
you just,
sales are
if
all
your
over the
parents
place.
They
if
use
your
their
parents give you a credit card number,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
you just key in your parents' credit card number into the app, and then your
Right.
parents are paying for it.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't.
They just
So,
hit a QR code on the thing.
So what do you think is a good answer to this problem? Anyone have a suggestion?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's got to
I don't think
sidewalks
it's enforceable.
in the town. We need sidewalks.
Yeah, I don't think it's enforceable really for the police, and
Right.
I think the only solution is to pull them off the street and just not allow them to have an account with town of Fairfield.
And that would be up to the parents.
But
The parents should be
but
policing
I
it.
think a lot of commuters use them, so they'll like park down one road and then hop on one of those scooters and go to like the train station too. So it's not just kids using it.
Right. Well, no, there's people
So,
legally using it. They're just worried about the
yeah,
underage.
so I would say, I think that there's one of two solutions, and one is policing it, and the other is pulling them off the road, and that's the only thing. I think those are the only ways you're going to be able to really enforce this thing.
Right. They're not going to have the time or the inclination to want to see.
Unless
kids are-
Otherwise, it's like
Unless they're
maybe
reckless, if you
maybe
could pull them over
the
just
police
to check.
sort of have like a public
driving,
meeting
reckless
about
driving.
those things and kind of tell the parents, don't give them the credit card if they're not of age, and blah,
Unless
blah,
it
blah.
starts to become an issue where they get hurt and then the parents then crack down because of
Yeah.
that.
Of course. Yeah.
But until then, I don't think there's much we can do.
Well, we could
No,
just for information purposes, if people ask
Yeah.
us, like,
I did answer him, and he said did check. He had a police. He did call the police, and they did send an officer down to check it. So there is. He just said he was really just concerned that people are going to get hurt,
Yeah.
and just wanted us to know this problem exists.
Yeah.
So we can do it.
I was wondering, like, in my own opinion, is like to wonder, how like you can't really, people don't get pulled over because they're not wearing a seatbelt, but if they get pulled over for putting on their lipstick while they drive through a stop sign, they could get pulled over, and then if they're not wearing a seatbelt, I wonder if it's like asking them their age is like some kind of, if it can't be for that reason, like can they pull them over for reckless driving and then ask their age? I'm wondering if they could just like ask their age and pull them over for that reason. I don't know what the guidelines are.
Yeah.
We could ask the traffic patrol, like lieutenants or someone. I think it's good to know. We're all learning.
Traffic patrol.
There's a traffic
Is that what you
division, and they would have like a lieutenant that would be in charge of it, or a captain of the traffic division. So.
Okay.
Well, Laura, maybe I'll see who that is and let you know if you want to call and find out like what the rules are with those. Where are they printed?
Okay.
Where can we see them on the
You
site?
can ask your hubby, Keith. You can ask him.
He probably won't
Maybe he
know
can-
because he's not in
But maybe
traffic.
he can direct us. He might be able to direct us.
He'll tell me who the
Right.
person is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's smart,
Okay.
just to be clear in the rules.
You could do that.
Yeah.
That would be helpful. Thank you.
I'm wondering if that bike and pedestrian woman, Sarah Roy, has like anything on Facebook about it, because she usually posts a lot of good stuff.
I know her. I can ask her. I can ask her what she knows and what the deal is. I could do that too. But you get me the traffic, I can look into that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Cindy. All right, guys. Thank you all for participating. And I guess we can make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Did you get? Wait, I asked for the motion. Who made the motion?
Hank.
You did. Oh, Hank
Okay,
did.
Hank. Thank you. And okay. So the meeting's adjourned at 9:32. Right? We all say aye. Right?
I'm in favor. Aye.
Aye. Okay, 9:32.
Aye.
Thank you.